Oh, freaking hell. Oh, no, that's normal. You're just throwing things at the horrible, horrible things. Danger! Exclamation mark. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfells. Oh, it's Hornfeld that I need to pay attention to. We also have a camera here, and we can take a snapshot. Or a right bumper. Is that a bug? I don't know, because it's showing twice, and yeah, we can see the ghost matter on the camera. And to see it being affected by the stones. A little. Maybe. We're gonna have something like this. Worry not. I'm just not gonna be able to throw rocks at it, unfortunately. Because that would be pretty cool as well. Although I say that, I might be able to throw rocks at it. And we have this little platform. There goes the satellite. Yeah, the satellite goes pretty fast. Ooh, what is this? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark crater up north, and I figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. From Tektite. Which sounds very much like a rock name. But I don't know. East Nomai Ruins. South Quantum Grove Crater. Northwest Geyser Mountains. And north Young Bark Crater. I should also point out that I have an option turned on that when I'm in dialogue and when I'm reading things, the game pauses. And I have that on purpose. And it is a decision, and I think it's going to be a good decision. But it does look a little bit awkward sometimes because it just, like, geysers be up in the sky and all that. Okay, so, scout launcher. We can aim the scout launcher towards north, right? That's where this goes, right? North. And we can go and check out that thing. There we go. Canto aim up and down, and right bumper. There is smoke up here. And we can retrieve the scout by doing that. It's pretty handy. Yeah, look at that. You should probably go and check it out. All in due time. Let's take the scout out. I wonder what happens if I just let it go. Does it become another satellite? I don't know. Normally satellites need a little bit of readjustment here and there. The orbits aren't super stable. This is to the Zero G cave. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got Zero G training set up if you want a refresher. From Gosan. Absolutely I will. Hello. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Yeah, I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good, everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before the first launch. I will. What's the holdup? That satellite isn't going to repair itself. You just need to maneuver over to the satellite and repair each damaged area, same as you'll be doing for your ship. I know. Let's go down. These are stars in the rock. Huh. And it's a cave with 0 G. We do have a flashlight. I forgot about it. I'm very sorry. Okay. I can jump. 0G cave. I'm gonna continue saying 0Z because we put the suit on. We have... Oh, I forgot about this, actually. And I can return the suit. We have thrusters. Let's go for it. And these work pretty much... Oh, we got people down here? I didn't realize that. These work pretty much like the spacecraft. Hey, tough. Again, another rock. I think all of them are rocks. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some 0Z time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Oh, sorry. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on fire watch with an old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. Oh, boy. Guess where I'm going today? Oh, no. No way. You want to run off into space? That's your business, but don't make me, you know, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. Don't worry. I mean, not really sure why they're down here mining if they don't like it. Did you see that pop-up show up on the upper right corner of the screen? I don't know why it's there, but I think this is where we need to go. Horizontal thrust, that's what it was showing. Straightforward. That's where we're going. And here we go. 0 out of 3 repaired. Now this game, there you go, has this matching velocity to whatever you're locked onto. This is really handy, it just so you don't have to make adjustments, or just so that you can go towards certain places in space in an intuitive way. And we're going to use that a little every once in a while. It's a little bit of a helper mode, but it does make things a little bit more fun, I find. It's not always nice to just have to think in 3 dimensions. It's difficult, you know? Let's repair this node here and all the gaffer tape. Next, and also don't ask me how... Oh, it's inside. Don't ask me how the pipe is sparkling. I don't know. It wasn't me who made the pipe. And there we go. Training simulation complete. Is that where I'm going? Flashlight barely illuminates anything. I think it is. Wee! I should be able to just fly up. Although I don't know, because we have fuel in this thing. Yep. Here I am. Fuel and oxygen are 2 pretty important things. We're gonna have to deal with that later, but not for right now. For right now, we're going to the observatory and just learning the mechanics of the game. And, of course, meeting all these lovely, lovely people. Hey. Go, son. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I say you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into your training. You got it? Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be fine. I'm definitely not gonna die. I mean, I might, a little. It's gonna be alright, don't worry. Don't fret. Is this ice? I think this is ice. It's frozen water. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to try it for the moment. Sun is rising over the horizon. And we have not the observatory, the museum. Hornfels, Gosan, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Outer Wilds Ventures' founding members. Clockwise from top left, Hornsfeld, Gosan, Slate, and Feldspar. Big thanks to these additional founding members of the Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Qwerty Uwaptabai, and a bunch of other names that I am sure are the top Kickstarter backers. What is that? I forgot. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Earth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adel Rock. And now we know the name of the moon. Huh. Hi. Hello. Hal. Hey! It's my favorite astronaut! Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator's Tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? This is the one that they're looking at, I think, of course. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornsfeld's just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez. I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? They had fur. Hey! What's up? Where did this statue come from? From Giant's Deep. Gabbro fished it out of the oceans and brought it back here for study. Giant's Deep is the water planet that they keep talking about. We have heard this name before. Hornsfeld doesn't know much about it yet, just that it's crazy old and super tough. I wonder why the Nomai carved it. Apparently Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the statue. Maybe they'll find some answers there. Where can I find Gabbro? Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep, to wherever they found that Nomai statue. One of the islands, I think. You remember Gabbro plays a flute, right? Like all the time? I bet your signal scope could find him easily. If you do see Gabbro, say hi for me. I will? Why did the Nomai make this statue? Good question. So Gabbro found this fully intact statue on Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornsfeld told me it's made from the same type of special stone as the partial statue Church brought back from the Hourglass Twins. That's why when Gabbro, chipped the Giant's Deep statue, that stone fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made for storing information? Oh, that's important, I think. Think I'll discover anything cool in space? Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. Yeah. Okay, that was it. No problem, take it easy. Absolutely. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Huh. So those are antlers. And apparently they just have fur, which is short-haired, maybe? And the beard? And 3 eyes. Or what looks like 3 eyes. They're closed, though, so it might be anything, really. Mouths. And this is the museum. This is the new exhibit for the DLC. Let's look at the rest of them before we look at this one. Because context might be important. And I don't know if it is. Huh. Did you see? There was something over there. And now there isn't. There wasn't anything over there. And now there is. I didn't even make... I looked at the sky because there's planets flying overhead. It looks like obsidian or something. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock, quote, exists in all possible states until it is observed, unquote, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening. Both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Yes, it is extremely creepy. And it has a specific functioning that I'll show to you exactly how it works. It's also based on a fundamental misunderstanding of quantum physics. Well, it's not a misunderstanding because it's fiction. You can make it however you like. But in quantum theory, a quantum particle will have... saying that it exists in all states, it's a little bit like Schrodinger's cat. It's not quite how it is. That's a simplification. And I'm not a physicist, so I don't know how to explain it properly. But it exists in all possible states at the same time. It just has a probability. And when you measure it, or rather when you observe it, that quantum particle, I mean, it determines what state it's in. So imagine this has a 33% chance of being in any one of these pedestals. And when you observe it, you determine where it actually is. And of course, right now it has a 100% chance of being in this pedestal. Never mind the fact that quantum particles lose their quantum properties once observed, so they don't move around like this, but that doesn't matter. It's all fiction, it's all fine. But this observation doesn't need to be conscious. In fact, consciousness is not a physical property, so it cannot be conscious. That isn't a factor. Now, how this works is pretty straightforward. It is in one place, but the moment you lose sight of it, it moves to a place that you're not looking at. So it is here. 100% of the time. And the moment you lose sight of it, it goes to a place that you're not looking at. But look at that. I'm gonna lose sight of that other place. And it's not gonna move there ever. It's here. It's always here. And I lose sight of it. And now there's a 50% chance. There's a 0% chance that it's here. That's the most important aspect. And there's a 50% chance that it's here. And a 50% chance that it's here. And that's how it works. In this game. It's, of course, the simplified gameplay mechanics. It took me a little while to realize how they work, but yeah. I say they because this is all a tutorial. We're gonna find some of these in space. Creepy statues. Creepy things. And these are What are these? Planets? Stars, like our sun, generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. Yeah, it's atomic fusion, done through quantum events as well. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Wait, it contracts into this? Because it's kind of expanding right now. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements, like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Yeah, that is how the stars work, I think. I'm not sure if stars can not have a supernova. They might not. They might be able to not have that. What do we have in here? What is this? Oh, we're looking at the crystal. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Yeah, I wanted to look at these things, though. This is a picture of hearth. What is it called? Red hearth? Fire hearth? Green hearth. The planet that we're in. I think we saw this when we looked at the little satellites. I might be wrong about that, though. This is not here, as far as I can tell. Look at how broken up the Earth is. I think I know where that is. Our character doesn't. Right. Steep surfaces, right? You just walk on walls. Yeah. You walk on walls. Oh, look, it's our little spacecraft, I think. Well, maybe our space... I don't know if it... No, I don't think it is. I think it's our satellite. I don't know what that is, actually. I think it is a thing that we're going to use, but... Let's see. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space, and also increased the usability of the little thing. This is the Little Scout that we launched into space. And then over here we have, what is that? Skulls? Nomai skulls. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians could not have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Maybe we will. Ooh. It's our translator thing. Yep, let's hold to translate. We're nearly ready, says Cassava. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix writes, fortunately, the Atoll Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Cassava and Felix. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. I do know that there's some human languages that are written linearly, but not like that. What do we have in here? It looks like a crib. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. They made art. Remember how I said this was a crib? The notion of art as a detached of its function is very modern in human history, and let alone in aliens' histories. Wait, is this a different one? No, it's the same. So the notion of art itself, like, never mind it being detached, just as a art. What do we have in here? What is this? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adel Rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. In fact, I'm pulling on it right now, because that's how gravity works. More or less. It's kind of complicated. And also, it depends on whether Einstein is right. It's complicated. Newton didn't think that we pulled on objects the same way they pulled on us.